What is up, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel and welcome to 2019. Happy New Year. So in the last vlog I said that I would be a lot more consistent with them. Like, I made a lot of promises that I did not live up to. I'm sorry. 2018, the last 3 months or 4 months, we're extremely busy. Like, putting in a lot of hours at the poker table, grinding out these low limits, learning a lot from the game. Currently on vacation right now in Florida. I am rethinking what I'm gonna do for 2019 for the vlog. And I want to keep it going. I don't want to stop making the content because, you know, when I meet you guys in person, you guys love it, and I love meeting you guys, and you guys give me a whole lot of motivation to keep doing these videos. So I think I'm gonna try to do one video a month. I'm gonna try to put out at least one video a month. That'll just be the vlog. If I put more videos out than that, and it's just a bonus, guys. So unless I win this Thirst Lounge competition, which is, if you guys don't know about it, Bill Perkins is hosting or holding a competition. Jamie Staples and Jeff Gross are helping out with figuring out who the winners are going to be. And the winner is going to be set up with a streaming gig down in the Virgin Islands. And that would be awesome if I win it. But, you know, anyways, I'm going to wrap up what happened in 2018 with 1 or 2 vlogs. Here's the video.
Boy, I can't keep you off my mind. I know it was just one time, but no one ever made me feel like you did that night. Press rewind just to live it again. You felt me, touch me, I can't even pretend that I don't get.
What is up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Priestley, aka PokerPriest, and on this channel we'll sometimes go play poker, sometimes we won't, most of the time we will. But anyways, guys, welcome. Today is Saturday, December 22nd. Been in Connecticut for about a week. We left Vegas, yeah, like I said, about a week ago. Haven't played any live poker. Haven't found time to edit any of the vlogs while on vacation. Any free time that I've had, actually I've been playing some, I tried out online poker for the first time in like 15 years. It was 25 cent, 50 cent, threw 300 bucks onto this website. I'm not sure of the legitimacy of any of these online websites, so I'm not going to recommend any of them to you guys. Trying out 25 cent, 50 cent, aka 50 NL. Doing pretty good at it. So the results seem pretty good short term. One week of results, but you know, I'm missing that live poker scene, guys. Like, I generally don't like the online poker aspect because it takes out the live read aspect of the game. I think playing online poker does help you in some of the fundamentals of your game if you have leaks. So anyways, it's Saturday. My girlfriend left me. She flies down to Florida for a couple weeks over Christmas, and I'm spending Christmas with my family. So here in my old bedroom, like, there's my old computer right there. Intel Core 2 Duo, which was pretty relevant back in the day, not right now. What else I got? Yo, look at this. Michael Jordan, 1991 All-Star card. Look at that. Karl Malone. I don't know if these cards are worth any money. Who knows? Yo, check this out. Who is this handsome young fellow? That's your boy. Look at those frosted tips. Number 88 on the field, number 1 in your hearts. Anyways, guys, I'm thinking about trying out this new casino that just opened up, MGM Springfield, up in Massachusetts. The drive from where my parents' house is to Mohegan Sun or to Foxwoods is like an hour and a half to hour 45 minutes. The drive to MGM Springfield is only an hour and 20 minutes. I just have to drive north, and I haven't been there before. I think I'm gonna go try out MGM Springfield, guys. Let's go. In the car, but we're gonna get some breakfast first. Now I hear the games run a little bit bigger. So 1-2 is 1-2 500 max. 2-5 is 1,000 max. So play some 1-2. Game should run a little bit bigger. Kind of like the Harrah's 1-2 500 max, or maybe even like a 1-3 win. I don't know. Excited to play though. Let's go. Oh, holiday traffic. Guys, I'm excited. Only 20 minutes out. We're almost there. and I forgot how lucky I am to have poker like 20 minutes away. I'm so used to driving 20 minutes to the strip that this hour-and-a-half drive, it sucks. I don't miss it at all. Is it free valet with the gold card?
With the what card?
The gold card?
No,
it's not
platinum or Norte card.
Okay, thank you.
Were you looking for the free parking or?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do free parking, it's the levels above us.
Okay. So super lame. Parking, you have to pay for parking. So valet parking is not free with the gold card like it is in Vegas. You need to have platinum or above. And there's 5 levels of the MGM Life card. We have 3rd level. Gold card is actually pretty good. Guess we got to try to earn platinum, guys. So we had to loop around, but at least parking is free here, whereas they charge you in Vegas if you don't have a gold card. Okay guys, we are on level C4. Just left one of the side exits. Here's the casino right here. Well, we are on the list, 5th up on the list, and first impressions of the casino, it's very small. It's quite small compared to Foxwoods, as well as Mohegan, and they're not as aesthetically pleasing as the other 2 casinos, but I don't know. We're here for the poker, guys. The games look like they're full. Pretty small room, and all the tables look full, so hopefully we get some run good, and you know, run stack. The surrounding areas, painting. The surrounding areas remind me of a downtown Hartford type of feel. So I just did a loop of the casino, and there's not very much to see, guys. There's slot machines, restaurants, and yeah, that's about it.
Thank you, John. Thank you. No worries. On the 1. Wow.
Yeah, so I was walking around the casino looking for a place to vlog that I could, you know, get away with vlogging with the cameras and everything. And I found this. It's an interesting looking bench here. Casino entrance over here. Yeah, so the only downside are these giant speakers that I have to talk over. So I gotta find somewhere else to vlog. That's kind of close to this area. Okay. Not too bad over here, guys. All right, we are taking a little break. Ran pretty slow to begin with, like hour and a half, almost card deadness. Yeah, we were minus $6 after an hour and a half, and a couple notable hands during that hour and a half. You know, we were up and down, only slightly small amounts. In the stand, we have 4 or 5 of hearts in the small blind. We end up flopping a flush. All right, in a multi-way pot. We bet $10. We lead. Folds around to someone in late position, and they raise to 20. I just make the call. Just a small flush, you know, 4 or 5 of hearts, so taking a little precaution here. So we call, we check the turn, which brought a king, didn't change anything really that was on board. We check, he bets 25. The river is another heart, 4 hearts on board. We have a 5 high flush. So we check and he bets 50. Not much we can do here, but just fold, let it go. Pretty standard hand here. Open ace queen offsuit in middle position. Get 2 calls. Flop comes ace queen 4, rainbow. Checks to me. I'm second to act. C-bet $15. Late position folds. Big blind calls 15. Turn is another 4. He checks. I bet 25, and he folds. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for vlogging over there, so I moved a little bit more over. You might be able to still hear the music, but it's a little bit softer. Under the gun opens for $7. We are next to act. Jack 9 of hearts. Could opt for a 3-bet, but I just limp. Not the greatest hand, you know. Maybe just fold this, but there haven't been a whole lot of 3-bets in the game, so I want to see it. Jack 9 of hearts. 5 to the flop. Flop comes jack high. Other 3 cards are right here. And checks to me, I bet 21. Woman to my left calls 21, and the button, an older gentleman, seems pretty tight, also calls 21. Other players fold. We are 3 ways to the turn, which is a king. And I'm a little wary because both players called. Both players are probably pretty tight. So I check. The woman bets out 32. The guy folds, and on to me. Unlikely that she's gonna put in a bet here with a worse hand. So I fold, and it shows me pocket kings. What a play, right? Not seeing pocket kings there. Like, she probably should have put in a 3-bet pre-flop. But save money there, let it go. So like I said, we were card dead, so I'm getting a little impatient here. But we look down at king queen offsuit. It's a nice hand to look at after being card dead for an hour and a half. So we put in a raise. We're in middle position. There was 1 limper, so I opened to 15. 15 has been like the standard raise pretty much throughout the whole night for the entire table. Anywhere between 10, 12, or 15 has been the standard open, whether there's a couple limpers or if it's just like an open without any limpers. So we raise it up to 15, like I said, from middle position. Button calls, big blind calls. 3 ways to a flop of ace queen X. Goes check. I c-bet 25. Button, which is that older gentleman, he calls. He's a short stack, so he calls 25. I'm a little wary here. The turn is another ace, which, you know, if he had an ace, he was already good already. So another ace comes. It's less likely that he has an ace, but I know he only has $61 left. I go all in. He calls $61. Has the ace 9 suited. So a little bit of mistake there. Probably should have just checked. Yeah, that player, he's repping an ace with the call on the flop. I don't think that player would call with anything worse than an ace on the flop. So I made a mistake in that hand. Oh well. I don't know. I got this hand in front of the slate. I'm gonna duck down and be in front. Oh wow, it's kind of bright. But at least it works. No, we're actually farther away from the music. Actually a good spot. Okay, so we're still pretty dead even right now. We've got about 300 in the stack, a little bit more than 300, so we are in the profit. In this hand, middle position, Jack 8 of hearts. Ugh. Not a great hand, right? Not a great hand, but we end up playing it. Guy before me raises 12, I flat 12. Woman to my left flats 12. The button flats 12, the blinds call 12, so we are very multi-way to a flop. We are 5 ways to a flop, I believe. 5 or 6, I think it's 5. But anyways, flop comes, all hearts. Ace 2-4, all hearts. We flop a flush, jack high, pretty decent. 3rd nuts, well, 4th nuts if you count the straight flush. The original raiser, pre-flop raiser, the guy that bet 12, falling over here. The guy that bet 12, he leads for 25. I don't want to slow play this and let any higher hearts show up. I raised to 75. The woman to my left goes all in for 150. I don't think she's bluffing. She, like I profiled her before, she probably has a king high flush or a queen high flush. Has to be. She's not bluffing. But folds around to the big blind, who is a younger Asian guy who's apt to bluffing. I've seen him bluff in the session twice, and he goes all in. He shrugs his shoulders, goes all in for around 300. Folds back to me, and I have a decision here. So we have a tight woman who went all in for 150. Most likely has us beat, but we could win a side pot from this other guy who might have like a pair of aces with like with another heart, like a high heart. Trying to go heads up with this woman. I don't know, we end up calling, right? It's another, we bet 75, it's another 225 to us. And I don't know, we made the call. I was like, I could get away from this, but somebody just told me that I should call. I make the call. She has a king high flush, and he kind of slow rolls us, and I show us a queen high flush because I don't know, maybe he was slow to roll it over because she had him beat. Anyways, we had third best hand, so now we're stuck. So about 3 hands later, we're back in for another 300 buy-in. So just so you guys know, the buy-in for this game is 100 to 500, which is good. Like the game runs a little bit bigger, but there weren't a lot of like big stacks at the table. 300 was, I think, comfortable enough for some playability at this table. So we have 5-7 of diamonds, and we open to $15 pre-flop. Right, and only the big blind calls. So that's the Asian guy that I was talking about. That was pretty loose, and we lost that hand too with jack high flush versus queen high flush. So 5-7 of diamonds. Flop comes 3, 6, 7, 2 hearts, and we have 5-7. So we have a gut shot. We have top pair. No backdoor diamonds available to us because the last card was a black card. Checks to us, we bet $25. Goes back to the Asian guy, and he raises us to $75. And something just tells me that we have the better hand right now, and he's drawing. I think any better hands probably would have raised us pre-flop, and I block 4-5. So his $75 raise, I just ship it, all in, 300 bucks. Tanks for a while, ends up making the call, the board runs out, jack, and then I got another blank on the river, and he says, I mean, once he called, I flipped my hand over, showing the 7-5, and he says, it's good, double up guys, we got $600. So we're only down $100 now. So after that hand, we, several rotations later, or hands later, we get dealt pocket aces. Nothing too interesting, I have pocket aces, I open pre-flop, I get a couple callers. Flop comes king high, someone leads, like, I don't know, 25. I make the call, other player folds. Turn comes, I don't know, I have it in my videos, so he goes all in, I don't know. Anyways, we end up stacking him, we have aces. Nothing too interesting in that hand. But, squirrel! Alright, where it does get interesting though, biggest pot of the night. I am in the blind, big blind, pocket sixes, and let's see, big blind, pocket sixes, middle position opens 12, late position calls, button calls, I call, and early position calls. So we are 5 ways to a flop, $12 a piece. Flop comes 6, 8, 9, the flop bottom set. I check. It's rainbow. Next person checks, the original raiser, the Asian guy. He bets 25, he bets 35, about half pot. Folds back to me. Pretty sure I have the best hand. He opened 12 pre-flop, so hopefully he has like overcards or like an overpair. I make it 80. Person to my left folds, the guy calls, we're heads up to a turn. The turn is a king now. So I'm losing the pocket kings, and I mean I lose also to 8-10, but I don't think he has 8-10, and if he has kings, oh well, he hit the 2-hour on us, right? So hopefully he has like aces or ace king, or maybe queens. I continue with a bet of 120. I bet 120, he thinks about it for a little bit, makes the call. The river is like a really low card, like a 4 maybe, a 4 I think, right here. And I don't think about it for very long. I just ship it all in for effective around 300. And he tanks for a really long time and makes the call. Flip over pocket sixes, flop a set of sixes. They're good. We scoop the pot. Yes, we're doing good, guys. All right. And then like 2 more hands after this, I got pocket aces again and stack another player. Guys, we're running really good right now. We are. I gotta get back inside. Oh, what time is it? All right, it's almost 8 o'clock. They're doing drawings every hour for 1 seat at the table gets paid $300 in the entire room. They pick 1 seat. They get $300 and everyone at the table gets $150. At 8:15, they're doing 1 drawing where they pick 1 name, they get $1,000, everyone at the table gets $500. So we're headed back right now, 15 minutes till that happens. And I'm thinking about going home, calling it a night. We're up like almost $700. So we're in for 700. We got like 1,400. Let's go. Can I get the rotisserie chicken with mac and cheese and roasted potatoes? Before we head back though, I'm gonna eat a meal because you know it's free. Poker comp, $12.50 for the meal. And they told me I only had like $10, but covered the whole thing. Oh well. So we're gonna hit the road in a minute. If you guys like the videos, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Oh wait, I never told you guys how I ended the session. Yeah, I forgot. Like, we came back from break. I only played like another rotation or so, but we raised pre-flop with like king 10 offsuit on the button. Got called by 5-6 of spades, and the flop came ace high with 2 spades. So this guy flopped up and down, straight flush draw. I see bet the flop, and then he called. Turn gave us a gut shot, so I decided to slow down. He checked, I checked, and the river gave us Broadway, which also gave him a flush. So he led for 50, and I'm making a call. Anyways. So decided just to call it, guys. Like, we're up 600 exactly, even $600 even. So yeah, don't want to push it. It's 9 o'clock right now. Got an hour and a half to drive home. So gonna eat, hit the road, and that's it. So again, here's my enclosure. If you guys like the videos, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog.
Safe songs, finding hidden caves, all the wet stones shaped by the ocean waves. It's a night to stay up late, things we have to do.